Well, I'm going to try something new and walk through it. Hopefully, that provides some insight and some good stuff. All right, so little client retention strategies that make a big difference. Number one, personalized follow up. So clients appreciate when you remember small details. Sounds hokey. Everybody likes when you remember their name. Um, but moreover, I think you can show true partnership by showing like a co-ownership of any sort of issue or opportunity that your customer may be facing. I think being able to prove that you care is always useful, and a simple follow up, um, be it email or phone call, can be super valuable. Consistent value. I've had multiple coworkers who have always told me the value of being able to offer something to a customer every single time. Um, that may be keeping them up to date on what's going on with your company, any sort of new information as far as products or managerial uh, aspects, anything that can really just kind of make them feel as though they're deeply involved and that you're supporting them. Number three is active listening. I sound like a broken record. And the irony of me speaking a lot about active listening is clearly I'm not listening while I'm doing that. But I do think this is incredibly important because frankly speaking, there's so much that you learn by doing that. Now, in order to truly active listen and take full advantage of this ability, you have to kind of turn your mind off of yourself, which is something that I frankly I struggle with doing. But if you're able to do it, you're able to glean all sorts of information from your customer, which is ultimately that's always great. It's never never a bad idea, and I think it also has the additional impact of helping the relationship by showing that you want that you know them. I guess is a good way to put that. Flexible solutions is number four, and adapting to changing circumstances. I think in order to prove yourself that to prove that your company's not a one trick pony, you got to evolve as a salesperson, as an account manager. You got to evolve and stay with the times. I guess is a way of saying that. Transparent communication, big believer and proponent of being honest with bad news, especially. Bad news doesn't age well. In fact, that's the only thing worse than bad news is bad news late or delivered late. Um, yeah, so I think honesty really is the building block of any sort of relationship, and especially commercial ones. Reward loyalty. I think that's something that is often overlooked in a commercial role is recognizing your customers, thanking them, and showing you appreciate them. Obviously, there's all sorts of ways of doing that, but I think sometimes the most simple and sincere methods are the most valuable. And regular feedback. I think number seven. I think that really is building on number one, number three, and number five. I think this is kind of a culmination of a good relationship, and when the customer feels comfortable enough with the supplier to give critical feedback. I think that can be hard to hear sometimes, but perhaps that's the most valuable of feedbacks. It's somebody that knows you well and gives you advice. So this new format with this video alongside the post. Love to hear what you think about it. Love to hear what you think about the post with the content. Um, really do believe that little things make a big difference, and this is certainly a few of those little things. So thanks.